Every time when you're in the mall, you say, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Rasulillah, He answers you. When you want to go to the club, say salawat. Why? Because you're not going to go to the club. When you feel you want to hit that, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, bam. When you want to get mad at your wife, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When you're upset with your husband, you want to burn the biryani, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That dhikr, وقاية المؤمن في هذه الدنيا صلوات على حبيب الرحمن. We say the shield of the believer in this life is to send salawat upon the beloved of Ar-Rahman. Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallim tasliman kathira. And not only that, he said, if you send salawat upon me, Allah will send salawat upon you 10 times. Man salla alayya, sallallahu alayhi ashara. Whoever sends salawat upon me, and this hadith is sahih, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send salawat upon me. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, I'm tired of these little knuckleheads walking around the masjid telling Muslims that they're all doomed to hell. I know a sister, a convert sister in LA, who just converted to Islam, man. Let people negotiate their relationship with God, dude. She doesn't wear hijab yet. She just took shahada, man. Cats walk around like a ticket book. Hijab, pants about the ankles, beard, meat. Man, leave folks alone, man. She said, I left the masjid, had to go back home, and all of us who are converts, even though men, we have a different, it's the thobe, it's not the hijab. You know, before you go home, you got to change back. We've all done that. Transformers in the car. And some of you who have Muslim parents who don't let you wear hijab, astaghfirullah, you got to do it too. And some brothers whose parents don't want them to have a beard because he's in college, before you go home, you transform it. So we share this. So she said, I was feeling guilty. I went to the car, I took off, you know, the gear the Jilbab sisters gave me, hijab. Suddenly a brother pulls up and asked me to roll down my window. I rolled down my window and he said to me, I just thought I would let you know that the dress you're wearing is cursed by God. Have a nice day. These are the type of people that we need to like Siraj Wahaj these fools. And when you hear these things, you begin to think, is this really how Islam is, man? As Sheikh Jackson mentioned yesterday, man, the modernist state understanding has fallen into the minds of Muslims. We don't appreciate the organic reality of life that the Prophet taught us, man. When I first started working as a mufti in Egypt, the first question I got was an Egyptian woman with a black jilbab and a black hijab in Egyptian, so I'm not trying to dish you, so don't get upset. And she came to me and said, لَقَدْ وَقَعَتْ صَدِيقَتِي فِي شَيْءٍ. Yani, my friend did something wrong, which means, paladao. No need to elaborate. I said, Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah Deen. We're Masjid Azhar. There was an older mufti there. He got up and said, shut up. He told me, Jub karo. Uskut. Yak walad. So I was like, sat down with her, found out that her friend had fallen into adultery. Of course, it wasn't her friend. We all know who it was. Then I was like, shit, you going easy on this sis, man. You need to let her have it, yo. Quran and Sunnah. You know what he said to me? Is this your first day here? He said, no, this is my first hour. And then he said something to me that earmarks, because the ulama warithatul anbiya, that the scholars are the inheritors of prophets. Not just knowledge, but character. He said to me, listen, dummy. You know, Egyptians don't play. Hatta na'na. He said, the books that you've been reading in Azhar, the blood is blue and cold. but the blood that I deal with is red and warm. Deal with it like that, like the Prophet taught you to. MashaAllah. First day on the job, residency, let's share some stories. We even sleep there too. Point being that the Prophet taught us to be human, to give a you know what about people, man. You cannot in the name of religion not care about people, because the Prophet cared about people. He was invested in the hearts of humanity.